Hello, everyone. Welcome to Wine and Wellness Wednesday. I am Lindsay Brantley, the founder of Camellia Alise Skincare and the Camellia Alise Academy. And I join you guys every week to discuss wellness, skincare, self-care, and everything in between. I'm so excited to have you guys here with me today. And cheers to you. I do have my glass of wine. I hope you guys have yours too, because this one's gonna be a bumpy ride, y'all. Okay, so for today's wine and wellness, I kind of wanted to touch on the subject of the current environment that we are in and how it affects your mental health and everything that's going on. We were already stressed before, and I came on and I was coming each week to talk to you guys about COVID and kind of keeping yourself stable and keeping your mind right around COVID. But as a Black business owner, as a Black female, the mother to a Black son, I will say that the environment around us has certainly changed over the past few weeks. It's not really something new, but it's garnered more national attention, and it's been quite an emotional few weeks. Last week I came on with my friend Latrice, and we were kind of distracted, to be honest, because we were so, emotionally invested. We had a couple extra glasses of wine. And so I really wanted to talk to you guys in all seriousness about the current situation and how it's affecting me mentally. And of course, I want you guys to chime in and let me know, what's going on with you. I first want to start off our wine and wellness by saying thank you. This week has been an amazing week for Camellia Alise. And for those of you guys who tune into my personal pages, which is at Building Beauty Empire, and also our Camellia Alise Academy, I made the big announcement last week, guys, that I have now transitioned outside of corporate America. I am 150% into building Camellia Alise and Camellia Alise Academy. And while all of the crazy things that have been going on in the environment around us, I have been so fortunate to also receive so much additional support from the community of Houston. Actually, today we were just spotlighted by KHOU Houston as one of the Black businesses in the city to buy for personal care. And earlier this week we were spotlighted by the Culture Map Houston, also as a Black business to support. We are here not only for support and to give you guys high quality products, but we're here to support our community and all of those around us as well. We're super excited that we are announcing the winners of our scholarship program for the Academy in a couple weeks. So we are trying to help those around us and uplift those around us, but we can't circumvent the situation that is in front of us. As I mentioned to you guys, I am obviously a Black business owner, and it's just been very difficult to see what's going on around us. Like I said, it's not something new. It's just being talked about more, and it does affect everyone's day-to-day life. And so a couple of things that I just wanted to point out is how it is mentally affecting everyone in the country, right? It's not just Black business owners. There are so many people out here rioting and peacefully protesting, trying to have their voices heard. Black, white, Asian, of all persuasions, just trying to make sure that their voice is heard and that we are all being treated equally. There's definitely changes that need to be made in this environment, in the justice system, and some of those changes are starting to happen now. So I'm appreciative of that. But if you are out here now and seeing things that are going on, I would just say let your voice be heard. Peacefully protest. A couple of my staff members went out and peacefully protested while we were here servicing some of the clients. It is extremely important. And I will say this, I've seen a lot of different rhetoric when it comes to George Floyd and his character, or some of the past murders that have happened and that person's character. And let me just say this, I don't care what color you are. This was a call for a counterfeit $20 bill, and the person wound up being suffocated with a cop's knee on their neck. That is not justified any way that you look at it. So whether this person was a good person, a bad person, we all make mistakes. Nobody out here is perfect. So it's not about, oh, this person's character or this happened before in life. None of that's not what matters. And I will say, I saw a lady hold a sign on social media that said, if my son went running and never came back home, if my son went to play in the park and never came back home, my son went to the corner store and never came back home, I would want to burn the city down too, right? So I understand people being angry. I will say that destroying other people's property, especially businesses, small businesses, is to me not, the best way to get your voice heard, right? Because we work very hard to build our businesses, and a lot of small business owners don't have insurance. They don't have a way to rebuild. So I know that it is difficult, but people are angry. People are frustrated, and they're just trying to figure out the best way to have their voices heard. I wanted to get input from you guys on, what you're feeling, what you're seeing, and if there's any way that we can help you. Obviously, I'm in a business where I try my best to help people come in, feel better about themselves, and relax. But we're all very emotional right now. I had a client come in today that got her foot detox and got some other services, and I just talked to her. That's what my business is about. I want you to look your best, but I also want you to feel your best. And so for me, I just want to know what you guys need. If there's anything that we can do here to help you, I would like to know that. Some of the tips that I want to give you for mental health and just staying through these moments, the first thing I would say is a social media break. There are so many stories. There's constant things going on. If you watched the funeral yesterday, it was just so much emotion going on. And so I would just say it's really good to take a social media break. I had to do that. I've had to take one day last week and one day this week where I just tuned out of social media, tuned out of the news. We all know that there's a lot of scary things going on. There's still numbers climbing for COVID. There's still, protests. There's still riots. All these things are happening, but you don't necessarily need to just feed off of that energy. Sometimes you need to take time to rest and rebuild your own energy. So the first thing I'm going to tell you guys to do is, it is okay and it is highly recommended that you just take a day of rest. Take a day away from social media and all of the positive and negative energy that's surrounding. Sometimes we just need a little break. So that's the first thing I'm going to say. There's nothing wrong with taking a day to tune out and for your own self-care purposes, taking a break. The second thing is sleeping. I know that we talked about this before, but we all need sleep. And right now, our schedules are just crazy, right? We're sleeping later, we're waking up later, we're staying up later, and our internal clocks are all over the place. So it took me a couple weeks, but I am now at the place where I'm waking up at the same time every day. I'm trying to go to bed around the same time, but you guys need adequate amounts of sleep. Our stress levels are continuing to rise, so I would just say, please make sure that you're getting some sleep, because that is going to help you mentally as well as physically. It's going to help you get through your day a little bit easier. The other thing I would say is to continue to increase your water intake. Right now we're out walking a lot more. I see people out there moving and being more physically active, which is wonderful because I talked to you guys about how that can bring your stress levels and your cortisol levels down. So yes, definitely be active, but make sure that you're hydrating, okay? It's super important to hydrate. And it is summertime now, especially if you're in Texas. It is getting hotter So make sure that you're continuing to hydrate as you're going about your day. So sleep, social media breaks, hydrating yourself are extremely important things. I would say talk to people, and don't just talk to people that you're used to talking to. Just like I'm coming to you guys right now saying, hey, tell me how you feel. Tell me how I can help you. I'm asking you to do the same thing. Talk to someone that you may not normally talk to about how they're doing. I always say check on your strong friend, because people always feel like, oh, she's got it handled. She's always out there doing her thing. She's so smart. She can handle the world. The strong friend needs to be checked on too, so check on those people around you that you love, and care for. Make sure that they are okay. And then the last thing that I'm going to say is socially distancing, guys. You guys need to continue. The COVID virus numbers, I know especially in Houston, after Memorial Weekend and some other things that were going on, the numbers are continuing to rise. And for me personally, I have to be a little bit more cautious than most, because I have 4 family members who are immunocompromised for different reasons. So continue wearing your masks in public. Someone may look fine, look healthy. That does not mean that they are healthy. You don't know if they're carrying the virus or not. Continue socially distancing. We are open here at the spa. The spa is fully operational, but we have new safety protocols. We're still making you guys wear masks here, hand sanitizers, temperature checks. So I would say make sure that you are doing everything that you need to do to keep yourself safe, keep your family safe, and to keep your mental space safe. So whatever that means, if you have to cut off certain people or mute certain people, even like on social media, certain things, like do it. I would say just do it. It is okay to say, you know what, certain voices I don't need to hear in my head right now. So I just have to mute those things. Right now, your self-care should be your number one priority, because there are so many things going on. And in order for me to be there for my family, for my friends, for my staff, to make sure that we're continuing to be there for you and give you what you need, give you high quality products, high quality services, and high quality education, I have to be rested. I have to be in my best mind frame. I'm not a good teacher if I haven't had any sleep and I'm just exhausted and on the brink of crying. That's not going to be the best education for you, and you're probably not going to get the best product from me if I'm in that environment. So it is extremely important that you guys just, take rest, take care of yourself, so that you can continue to take care of those around you. And also, we all get caught up in trying to take care of everyone else, and at times we do not realize how stressed we are. So I challenge you, whether you're going to unplug from social media for a day or 30 minutes or an hour, take a couple minutes just to sit back and do nothing and feel your own feelings, because a lot of times we don't realize how stressed we are and how much internal turmoil we have until we stop moving. And when you stop moving, you start feeling all of the emotions that you've kind of just left buried because you've been taking care of everybody else. Then you realize, oh my God, like I need rest, I need help, I need to talk to someone, I need more water, I need whatever. And for those of you guys who are just tuning in, I mentioned that, this is my first week 100% invested in Camellia Alise outside of corporate America, and I'm building up this company, and it's stressful. It is. It's amazing. It is an amazing journey. I have been building this business for years. And so to now just be able to 100% give all my focus to the business is an amazing thing, but it's stressful as well. So now, just like I talked to you guys over the past few weeks, now I'm getting myself on a schedule where every day I meditate. I'm getting my mind right. I'm taking care of Lindsay first, so that Lindsay can then take care of her husband, her son, her mom, her everyone that needs her community, all of those voices that want to be heard. So I just challenge you guys today to make sure that you're making yourself a priority, your mental health a priority, and just continue letting your voice be heard, continue supporting each other, continue taking care of those around you, but taking care of yourself first. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys being here and listening to me and talking to me today. And if you guys have, any input or anything that you want me to talk about over the next few weeks, like I said, every Wednesday we'll be here. Like I said last week, I apologize. I wasn't able to, really tune in and give you guys everything. It was a very emotional week. But we are back on things. We are back in it. So if there's something you want from me, whether it's skincare or self-care or anything in between, if you have questions, let me know and I'm here to answer them. If you need help in any way, our facility is here. We're here to help you relax, but I'm also here to answer any questions you might have about skincare or self-care and anything that you guys need. We're here. So I will talk to you guys again on Wednesday, and you guys stay safe, stay healthy, and stay grounded in your mental health journey. I will see you guys soon. Thank you so much for tuning in. And like I said, if you have any questions about self-care, skincare, or anything in between, let me know, and I'll be answering those questions for you each week. Talk to you soon.